Hey, how are ya? Okay, I want to talk a little bit about manipulation today. So, I want to talk a little about what does a day look like for a manipulator? Well, first off, they're overwhelmed by the things that they have to do. They're not satisfied with their life, so they usually are trying to find a way out of getting these things done that they don't want to. So, they're looking to get you to do these things. So now you're going about your day, you made yourself a schedule, and you're like, you have these things that you want to accomplish, and they come to you and they're like, well, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So next thing you know, you have a schedule and you're doing two or three things that they're supposed to, which automatically, because they're waking up stressed out, releases some of that stress. So that's the point. So many manipulators don't like responsibility and they don't like to be accountable for things. So they'll find themselves looking to like divvy out each task. So they're looking for anybody to really willing to do it. The way they look at my task, then and I'm gonna let you. They don't feel like they need to reward you for helping them out because they feel like, okay, if you're willing to do their work, then it's almost as if you're dumb enough to do the things that they want to do, if they can manipulate you into getting these things done, they're usually going to come across as if they're so overwhelmed. They really need your help. And they're going to basically feed into your kindness to get you to do something more of that. So that's how they're going to wake up. That's how they look back their day. As soon as they commit path or training them, they're going to do it. And then going off to do something for respect. They're not looking, they're not overwhelmed with, oh, I've got so much to do. I've got to take care of this thing, that thing, whatever, for these other people. And that's why I have so many tasks to do. I need to divvy them out. No, they're just looking to be relieved from doing things so they can do what they want to do. That's what they should. Getting people to do something for them because they don't want to do it, manipulating people out of their time, their schedule, or their day. So then they're going to go about and do something that they want to. Then they're going to approach you later on and see how well you're doing at these things that they gave you to do. They have absolutely no consideration. So then they're going to ask you, well, how did this go? Did you do this? They're actually going to have the nerve to pick it the way that you did these things too. Like, oh, I asked you to do this. Did you do that? And oh, I didn't expect you to do it like this. You were supposed to do it like this. That kind. Oh, the kids today, whatever. And we get to do that. So like you've got your own things to do, and now you've got three things, three tasks that they need to do, and they're gonna tell you how to go about doing these things. They want to make you perform better. That's the key. So everything is manipulation. So they're going to ask you to get these things done for them. They're going to not really tell you exactly how to do it. They're going to let you kind of flop around figuring out how to do it so that when you come back with these tasks, not done the way that they want them to be done, they can kind of pick at you so that you actually have to work harder to make them satisfied. So now here you are trying to help somebody out of the kindness of your heart, and now you're actually bending over backwards trying to satisfy this person and tell you how to get these things done. So now you're getting it done and you're picking how you did it because they want you to feel as though you need to work harder to please that part. So if you're going to help them, you should at least helping them, not looking them backwards. Go back, try to think that they want you to do. But think back here, back, they um, that's pretty much how it goes. And so now they got you in, like, oh wow, I mean, right back. Yes, you're making anything more of your time. Now, a lot of this could be a distraction depending what your relationship is. If this is a work environment, they want you to look like you don't know how to do your job so that they can look like they know how to do their job. Okay? they might want to take accountability. Of course, they're going to take accountability for your job done. That's another part of it. It's not going to be like going to find out that you did this hard work. If they get rewarded for what you did, it's not like they're going to come back and say, "Oh, they did this for me and appreciate it." No, they're going to take all of your reward, all of the payment, all of the whatever it is, prestige for doing for your job well done. Okay, so that's part of it. And they're hoping that a lot of times this is a work environment, they want it that for instance, your mention and you're doing your independent job and they look like the shining star, right? So that's it. It's gonna be that way no matter what. They're gonna manipulate you out of your time and energy. They don't have their time. They can look like the best. They have it together. That's moving towards how it's done. The end of the day, they clean up the table. You go to bed exhausted, wake up the next morning, you try again. But you try it again, right? So in everything they do, they change it. Let's just say you're having this, you plan this party or something, right? And so you invite them to this party and uh, they said that they're going to bring something and so the party's going and whatever they said they were going to bring is like an important thing party. Let's just say it's like the drink. You're counting on this person to bring the drinks, right? So you have people there and they're going to need a drink. So you are counting on this person to show up and they don't show up. And so they don't call and they don't show up. They don't answer their phone. And so the party goes along and now you're running around trying to find some way to get some drinks and somebody to get some drinks or whatever. And so now you're okay, this person didn't show up. And so you talk to them the next day or whatever, or I don't know, 3 days later or whatever. Because a lot of times these manipulators disappear. That's part of it. When you need to find them, where they're supposed to show up, they're not going to show up. They're missing in action, right? So call them or talk to them like usually they show up. They'll act like they don't know what you're talking about, or and so now you're kind of upset. Let's just say they'll say, "You called my phone like 10 times. Like, what's going on? You're harassing me." It's like, well, you said you were going to show up to the party and bring a drink. You never even showed up. You didn't call me, nothing. You're crazy. You're crazy. So now, next thing you know, they're telling everybody they know that you're crazy. The manipulation is in every aspect. Also, manipulate. They'll do the horriblest thing, irresponsible thing, and any kind of normal reaction to maybe you did call their phone. Called 3 times that night at the party, called the next day to figure out what's going on. You might want to either know, like, are they okay? They think. So that's 6 times. Then you called a few other times during the week, like, okay, never heard from you. Maybe you did call them. I thought thinking. And so now you're questioning that. And it's not that they can others. They can walk again. They, they're going to and the only person, right, what they're going to do is wait until the last day that they get signed up for it, and then let's just say charge the project. Now we have this project, important project, you get done that get done. Dave of the project into that one the problem. They donate to the project, but they have to get that project. They have to look like how the project manager completely incompetent. Submit things, but it's going to be this every single time. And so whatever goes wrong, even if they did it, when you're out in public, they're going to be pointing a finger at you. You'd be like, well, that person didn't get that done. They're just waiting for the opportunity to bring it up that you didn't do what you were supposed to do, that you're incompetent in some way, or that you're crazy, or whatever. However, it's going to work for them, who knows? So the manipulation just goes on. And they manipulate themselves into and out of anything. I mean, I could go on to talk about now. I even feel like I touched. Um, the minute you stop helping these manipulators, they are ready to break what you failed to do for them because they have become constantly you're doing for them. It doesn't matter how much you have done, it's never ends. When they have something going on, their first thought is, how can they get you to do this? That's simple. Understand that manipulators are always looking its way out there. They want to always find a way to pin it on somebody else. They want to look like they're doing everything while they're hitting the problem of other people. They want all the prestige about any of your work or any of the commitment. And so they have to, because they're not willing to do the work to get the prestige, they have to find somebody else to do it. They're really big time scammers. And that's all I wanted to say today. Have a great day.